Hi everyone, Scott or the Scottman. We're here to do a drive video today. We are heading east on US Highway 24 or Telegraph Road. We are here in the far northern part of Toledo, Ohio right now. Just started the video over at Route 184 or Alexis Road. And we're heading northeast on 24 going all the way up to I-275 near Monroe, Michigan. So this way, with this video, we could complete all the northern portions, or all of Telegraph Road going north through the state of Michigan. So notice how I said Telegraph Road east, because what's interesting is in the state of Ohio going west all the way to Colorado, Highway 24 is an east and west highway, but in the state of Michigan, it is north and south. And we are now entering the state of Michigan. So we just left Ohio, and for the rest of this video, we will be in Michigan. So 16 miles to go until we get to Monroe, and then 73 miles until we get all the way up to Pontiac, Michigan. Although we won't be going all the way up to Pontiac in this video, because that's a long way away. But we've done that in other videos, though. That was really bad luck that I caught that light, because I was only stopped for like 10 seconds. So we're now getting out of the Toledo area. And then, yeah, Telegraph Road in this part, compared to up in Metro Detroit, this is just a 2-lane highway here. This highway, as well as M125, these are two highways which you can use to bypass I-75. Although M125 runs a lot closer to I-75. The only thing is, although both highways go into Monroe, Telegraph, I'd say, goes more on the outside of Monroe, where M125 goes right in downtown. Yeah, just before this video, I filmed a video of I-475 going north around Toledo, basically to replace a video I did on the same freeway several years ago, but, excuse me, going the opposite direction. And yeah, I'm not getting lucky with these traffic lights. Although it only was stopped for like a few seconds. So this is Stearns Road, which, yeah, if you take Stearns Road west, that'll take you west over toward Lambertville and Temperance, which are two towns in the state of Michigan, which are technically suburbs of Toledo, Ohio, because they're too far to be considered to be Metro Detroit. It is a nice day out today. It's partly cloudy, and the current thermometer is reading 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Or to convert that to Celsius, it's around 27 degrees, which is pretty warm for this time of year, because I'm filming this in the middle of September. And it's quite warm out, although it's not that bad out compared to areas, of course, in the southern part of the country, which are seeing temperatures that are a lot hotter and a lot more humid. This is one stretch of Highway 24 which I don't go on very often, just because usually I'm always just taking the freeway. Right now, it's like, yeah, I just booked my flights over to in early October to Europe. I'm planning to go to, I might have talked about this in a couple drive videos back, but I'm going to Serbia for several days, and then flying to Rome, Italy for like 3 days after that. So yeah, Belgrade, Serbia, and Rome, Italy. A little bit of a contrast. their own currency, where Italy, I just be able to use the euro. Which I still have some leftover euros from when I went to... Oh yeah, I think it was from when I went to Austria back in 2018. Because I went to the Czech Republic last year and they don't use the euro. They have their own currency. Which I got lucky enough I was able to spend all of that when I was over there, so I didn't have to worry about coming back with Czech crowns. And then earlier this year I went to the UK, so they have the British pound. Which, yeah, speaking of the UK, yeah, it was really sad to, of course, see the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. But yeah, she was the British monarch for a very long time. I think almost 70 years, I believe. Because yeah, she became the Queen of England before my mother was even born. But yeah, she sadly passed away a couple weeks ago as I'm filming this video. And now King Charles III, who used to be Prince Charles, he's now the new king for the United Kingdom. Anyway, getting back to my currency talk. And then, so those are the last 2 international trips I've done. I didn't go international in 2020 because of the pandemic. And then 2019, I went to Indonesia, and they don't use the euro over there because it's Southeast Asia. So quite far from Europe. And yeah, Indonesia has their own currency. So then the trip before that would have been Austria. So if you make a right turn here at this road, if you go all the way to the end, going east on that road, that'll take you into Luna Pier, which will take you right over to Lake Erie. Okay, only 10 more miles until we get to Monroe. So yeah, coming up ahead, this is a cool part of Telegraph Road, or Highway 24, is that this is a brief spot where you have a divided highway. I think the reason for that is because there's like a way station for heavy duty trucks up ahead. So it's really interesting how they have this here. Station about a mile. So it's like this is also could consider this as being like a mini passing lane too. So if you're following somebody who's going really slow, you can go around any slow pokes here. Trees and wooded areas in between both ends of Telegraph Road. And then one thing I don't think I've mentioned this in any of my Highway 24 videos going north, is that I don't know if it was the stretch of Telegraph Road, but somewhere along Telegraph Road, oh yeah, there's the way station's coming up here to the left. But it's closed, so any trucks going this way don't have to worry about going over there. And then this is where both sides of the road come back together and it just becomes a 2-lane highway again. But yeah, so out of England, and of course was fronted by legendary guitarist Mark Knopfler. There was one trip that he took, I think probably with his bandmates, Dire Straits. They went down Telegraph Road, either to or from Detroit, I'm not sure which direction. But the song that Dire Straits came out called Telegraph Road was based off a trip that Mark Knopfler did on this road here. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure if it would have been on this stretch of Telegraph Road or was closer up in Detroit. But if I remember reading this correctly, I could be wrong about this, but I remember reading that a long time ago, it's like, because the reason why this is called Telegraph Road is that there used to be a bunch of like telegraph lines or something which would go along this road, hence the name Telegraph Road. Because the name Telegraph Road, it starts down in Ohio. It starts at Detroit Avenue, north of Toledo, and it goes all the way up to Pontiac, Michigan. Highway 24 itself goes all the way up to the Clarkston area. It runs along Dixie Highway up and ends at I-275, like to the northwest of Clarkston. But Telegraph Road branches off of Highway 24 north of the, like where the Oakland County's center is, like where the courthouse is and all that. And Telegraph Road continues as a smaller secondary road up to like Walton Boulevard and empties out into a subdivision in the northern part of Pontiac. I mean, I'd be curious why Mark Knopfler would have gone on Telegraph Road if it would have been this stretch or something instead of I-75. Because I-75, I believe, was built back in the 80s. I say I believe because I was born in 1988, so I would not remember anything of my memory from anything before then, because I wasn't alive. But yeah, it's like, yeah, that song Telegraph Road, it's a pretty lengthy song, but it's a good song though. It's like Dire Straits has a lot of good music. And then after Dire Straits broke up, and then Mark Knopfler's mainly been doing solo work. I haven't really heard much of his solo stuff, but he's supposed to be really good though. Entering Monroe Charter Township, so we're starting to get into the Monroe area a little bit. Yeah, traffic here is not too bad, but once you get up in the Monroe area, it'll get a little bit busier. Because there's a little bit of a shopping area along Telegraph once you get to the western part of Monroe. And yep, and then because of that, now is where we're going to start running into traffic lights. We'll see how many we'll have to stop at, but it looks like we'll be stopping at this one though. Yep, we'll be stopping for a little bit here. Okay, so yeah, that light's for Albain Road. Going on over here, but yeah, things will change in about a minute or two. But it's like, yeah, I have 4 different currencies in my wallet right now. Like, I have US dollars, of course. I have Canadian dollars from when I last went to Canada back in 2019. I got some euros, and I also have some British pounds as well too. Like all leftovers from past trips. Okay, yeah. Just as I was saying just a minute or two ago, yeah, now we're starting to see a little bit more activity here. Got a storage center, or a couple storage centers, one on each side. Okay, yeah, now we've added on an extra lane. And yeah, I got really unlucky with this lane. Thankfully, I didn't have to stop for very long, and I'm glad I'm not going east because there's a very slow-moving train going through there right now. We got some more businesses coming up in a little bit. As I was saying at the beginning of the video, like if you're going through Monroe, this highway goes around downtown Monroe, where I-125 goes right into downtown. So yeah, now we're entering the city limits for Monroe. Oh, I'm just gonna make this traffic light. Yep, just made it. Although we're gonna be catching this one for Front Street though. And this intersection here, this is where M50 begins. If you haven't noticed, I filmed the entirety of M50 in a course of four separate videos. Because M50 starts here in the western part of Monroe, goes all the way over, well, it goes to Dundee, then to Jackson, then to Eden Rapids, then Charlotte, and it ends up south of Lowell, Michigan, up at I-96, which is to the east of Grand Rapids. So it goes a long way. And they got a few businesses off and to the right, including a AAA insurance. So Front Street going east, that would take you into downtown Monroe. And we're now going over the River Raisin. And then, yeah, coming up in here, this is a big shopping area. It's like, yeah, notice how the traffic's a lot slower. Well, not so much here now, but lots of different stores. Even got some fast food restaurants. Jet's Pizza, Taco Bell. Oh, even a Kiku Sushi Bar and Grill. So we got restaurants here too. And of course, we got Pizza Hut up there. So yeah, this is where things are going to probably slow down a little bit more. Yeah, I figured just keep it going because it just turned green. I am going to get over though because yeah, that U-Haul is going to be might be a little slow. Okay, we'll just have to stop at this traffic light and then we'll keep going after that. Okay, didn't have to stop for very long at all there. Nope, even have checkers over here too. Yeah, looks like we got some road work coming up ahead. it's like, yeah, pretty bad timing just because of all the restaurants and stores all in this area. So yeah, I got KFC, Tropical Cafe. I think it's a smoothie place. So I think I've been to it once. Oh yeah, the right lane's about to end, so I'm gonna need to get over here. Okay, I see what they're trying to do. It's like they're creating a right turn lane because it looks like they're building some more stores and different things like that over here. Yeah, a lot of new businesses going in here. Okay, so yeah, I'm saying, yeah, Happy's Pizza, Tim Hortons, Cold Stone Creamery, Arby's, McDonald's, Burger King, Dunkin' Donuts, Baskin Robbins, like a lot of fast food restaurants over in this area. And then, yeah, I got Meyer up here. Also Qdoba, too. So, yeah, a lot of things up in this part. Definitely the slowest part of Telegraph Road. Not even a Panda Express, too. And then Wendy's. It's like pretty much all the major fast food restaurants are along in here. Not even a B-Dubs. And there's a Culver's. Yeah, like they got everything along in here. They're really adding on a lot of new things up here. Huh? They're even building a Chick-fil-A here too. And of course, Olga's Kitchen, Starbucks, Applebee's, and then over here you got Hobby Lobby, Lowe's, Dunham Sports, Staples. Walmart's off to the right. Hungry Howie's, Jimmy John's, Bob Evans. Yeah, it's like lots of stuff here. Oh, and then also PetSmart, TJ Maxx, Kohl's. Lots of retail in here too. Yeah, it looks like the right lane does end, though, over here. I think for this video, though, we got another few more miles to go or so. Because we're now starting to get out of the Monroe area, and yeah, they're going like 15 under the speed limit right now. Make that 20 under the speed limit. It's like, I don't know what they're doing up ahead. Because yeah, we're going almost, yeah, again, we're going almost 20 under the speed limit right now. But yeah, they're picking up in speed though. Oh, I think these, I wonder if these are the same railroad tracks we're going over. Yeah, I think it is, because that train I saw is going right underneath that bridge while we were crossing it. It's moving halfway decent, because yeah, it's probably because of all those traffic lights I had to stop at back in Monroe. But yeah, this is a little bumpy over here. I will have completed all of northbound Highway 24 or Telegraph Road in the state of Michigan. And of course, several years ago, I did the same thing going the opposite direction. And then, yep, as you can tell, we're back out in the farmland a little bit. Okay, so coming up here, remember when I was talking about M125 a couple times in this video? So this is where Telegraph or Highway 24 and M125 meet up. So turning right there, they'll take it on to M125 back toward Toledo, but also goes through downtown Monroe. But of course, this way, this M125 ends, and this is where Highway 24 Telegraph continues its way to the northeast. So Highway 24 going all the way to where it ends at I-275. The rest of the way, it's at least 2 lanes in each direction. And then we won't be going up that far because we already did that in a previous video, but 9 miles to Flat Rock and then 49 miles to Pontiac. And that road out to the left there, that'll take up to Carlton, Michigan. So 275 should be coming up in another couple minutes. But yeah, other than having to stop at all those traffic lights up Monroe, this has been a nice drive today. Yeah, I'd say there was a little bit less cloud cover than there was when I was down in Toledo before I started this video. Although if you look out to the east over toward Lake Erie, there's hardly any clouds at all. Alright, so I can probably get around this truck really quick. Oh, he has to turn up ahead. Anyway, at this gas station. I need to get back over because I'm gonna be getting on I-275 going north most likely. Alright, I don't know. Yeah, well, I'll figure it out off camera where I need to head to next. A little bit of a slowdown here. And yeah, it's like, yeah, I should have gotten over because I'm having to stop at this light now. It's like, yeah, I don't know where people are going on Newport Road. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, off camera, I'm probably just going to go north on I-275 up into the construction zone up that way. And, oh great, a bunch of dirt coming up. I'm going to slow down a little bit because I just had my windshield replaced a few weeks ago. I think I talked about that in my Flint driving tour, and I don't want to have my windshield get cracked just having this replaced. Yeah, second thought, I'm gonna go back over to I-75, so I'm gonna get on to 275 over here, going south. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to end the recording. So we have gone north on Highway 24, going from Toledo all the way up to I-275. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that subscribe button to come along and join for the adventure, and don't forget to click that notification bell so that we know when a new video goes live. Well, thank you for watching. This is Scott with Scottman signing out.